Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Messina is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now to the plate, Craig Biggio. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It looked like this at-bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Comes in here right at 260. 8 home runs and 29 driven in. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
At the plate now, Ralph Kiner. And it's fouled away. That average at 291 to start the day. 18 homers and 48 driven in. High in the air out to center field. Williams finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Mike Messina will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Popped up. Biggio is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
He'll start this one at 274, 23 homers and 55 driven in. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
2 balls and a strike to count. the 2-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 1 out, nobody on. Sent out to straightaway center field. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And that brings up Tino Martinez. First pitch of the AB now. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Low throw, but Konerko digs it out, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Here's J.D. Martinez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Batting fifth. The third.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Paul Konerko is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Boston. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Canseco. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Canseco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Messina has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
2-1 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. Darryl Strawberry will be next. Hit on the ground to short. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the both Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Throws over to Konerko for out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Next up is Tim Raines. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. And now pitch on the way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Racing back to center fielder. A leap, and oh, wow, a great effort to make the play and end the inning. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. Here's a shot to left field and deep, gone to lead off the inning.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe.
Batting ninth.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Craig Biggio digging in now. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Williams, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Now to the plate, here is Alex Verdugo. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Verdugo is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next up, Ralph Kiner flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. A windup and the 0-1. Soriano, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
The catcher.
Digging in, Jorge Posada, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. A barehand play by Bogaerts. It's in time.
Batting 9.
Next to stand in is Wade Boggs. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogaerts has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, I understand it's a tough backhand play right there, but he who hesitates is lost. You could tell him fishing in the glove a little bit too long, and it cost him on getting the out right there.
In now, Derek Jeter. This pitch is popped up. Devers over to his left, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave one. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Rafael Devers is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Too high. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble.
Devers, right field and carrying well. Range is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat, making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
And he popped him up. Martinez trying to get there, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Striding in is Xander Bogaerts. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
Drilled on the ground to short, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. Hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Yeah, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Tino Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Williams stands at second with no outs. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now in the box, Jose Canseco grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a liner. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry.
To the plate now, Darryl Strawberry. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Tim Raines, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tim Raines becomes out number 2 this inning. Alfonso Soriano swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Gotta love a night at the ballpark. These fans certainly are. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So now into the box is Christian Vasquez, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right
To
here.
2-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The batter will be set.
So now to the plate, Craig Biggio, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Swing, and he pops him up. Soriano ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Fair to say? Oh, my goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. Renfroe is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third base.
So now to the plate, Wade Boggs. Here's the first pitch to him.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Wade Boggs becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth. Derek Jeter is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Plate now is Ralph Kiner. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the sixth.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph.
Now here's the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. Rafael Devers the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A ball and 2 strikes now. High in the air out to center field. Williams is there, and he has it for the first out. Paul Konerko will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Konerko awaits the 1-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting in a...
Stanton takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Fouled off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. More from the Bronx after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams.
Center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95.
Now
it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Jose Canseco stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Next will be the designated hitter, Darryl Strawberry. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Canseco, the runner at first with 2 gone. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
Next, it'll be see if he can come through. 2 on, 2 out here. And a fast close. It's a ball and no strikes.
For that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can good time.
Turns on, but to 2 balls.
It's pretty much what you're forced to do here to right field with that short porch out there.
2 right side. And that's through into right field for a base. 4-3 now.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for that guy come around the score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, Hero. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors.
As he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first-pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Tyler Anderson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. At the plate now, Jorge Posada, strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Verdugo waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Stepping in once again is Christian Vasquez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Christian Vasquez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
All 1, no strike.
Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. Lifted down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Craig Biggio stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Alan Trammell is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh.
71. Alan.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Digging in next, Derek Jeter. 0 for 3 so far on the day. His pitching staff has done a pretty good job of making one of the top power hitters in the game turn into a non-factor.
Yeah, they've completely kept him off balance all day, but you know as well as I do, it only takes one swing. This guy has been too hot too long for something not to leak out over the heart of the plate and him drive it over the wall. These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do they have so many options at their disposal right now.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Here comes Tino Martinez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And it's fouled away. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. A catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the seventh.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Ready with the 1-0. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, number 22 on the year, and it's now 7-4.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Darwinzon Hernandez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Darwinzon Hernandez.
Ricky Henderson will come on as a pinch hitter. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Biggio shading to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. But but they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 4. Alan Trammell remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The both Sox find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends.
Bruce Sutter gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Into the box now, Ralph Kiner.
42.
As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
To short, right to him. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Now back, the designated hitter, J.D.
Next to dig in, J.D. Martinez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fouled away. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tim Raines.
Tim Raines.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And he takes strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Next for New York, Alfonso Soriano. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogarts. A laser that time, but it'll wind up with nothing to show for it. 2 away now. Now at the plate here is Jorge Posada. He flew out in his last AB. And he lays off there 1-0. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The throw into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Alan Trammell is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the air, down the line in left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. At the plate, Paul Konerko, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Devers aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Christian Vasquez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
3-2, full count. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The New York Yankees with their 80th win to pace the division. Stanton wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Bruce Sutter hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base.